Now, it's all done. It's got a CB radio in it. Inside's detailed. Back's detailed. Lights all work. Carbon fibre bumper with the mounts. I had to trim a few holes. Wooden inside. 3D printed jack. My mate 3D printed them, bought that thing. And I got the body, and RC every day. I copied his platina thing. I've got the small Tusk tyres, which is really nice. And I haven't tested it yet, but I'm looking forward to testing it as it works. Now, I'm thinking of getting the Gatekeeper. I'm thinking of getting the Element portal axles to swapping them out. And then I was bored. And on my one with the buggy, the Geisha Hishi chassis, knocked me a bit of wood over. I decided to do a 2CV body, and it fits. Didn't have to. I had to trim the front a bit, and I had to trim around the bottom there. But apart from that, it's come out really, really well. It's got the rupture tyres on it. Yeah, I know the bumper don't sit over there, but it's a custom crawler. I'm really chuffed with that. I don't, with the lights and everything, I don't think I'll use it for crawling the body anyway. I'll put my Beetle body back onto it. But I've done that. And that's the Beetle body. That'll probably will stick on it for when I'm crawling. But it'll get round to it. What else have I done? Oh yeah, I changed the tyres. Changed the tyres from these Hustler 2.2s. Not bad tyres. They're quite grippy, but they're not soft. So I changed them to 2.2 ruptures for the buggy, and I snapped the bolt getting one of them out. So I had to order a new bolt set, because they're like an extended 20mm internal spacer, and I had a spare CDV joint, so I've done that. What else have I done? I was thinking of racing that, but the shocks are all wrong, and so is the motor, even though it's got a brushless on it. So I was thinking of swapping them and buying a Element, is it E4 buggy? But the price for just the shocks and the motor to run it, and it's not very competitive, this little buggy, and it's 4-wheel drive, would have cost as much as the E4, so I never bought the E4. So I thought, okay, I'm not going to buy the E4, and that I cannot get the trailer to connect because the hitch, the fifth wheel on that is totally different for the Tamiya one, so it won't connect. And I've always wanted one of these, so I bought a globe liner. Yep, I succumbed. I bought a Tamiya globe liner. So I'm going to do that. I'm waiting for bearings, I'm waiting for servos and a few little bits, so I can start it, but I can't do all the bits with the bearings because I refuse to use those brass bushings. And why Tamiya just don't stick a bearing kit in these things nowadays. Some of the cars they do, some of them they don't, but this is an old kit. And they're hard to find. really, really hard to find. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to start painting the body and everything. I've already been in the box. All the chrome bits. I don't like chrome. And I'm going to take every bit of chrome out, put it in a degreasing solution, and watch the chrome come off, and I'm going to repaint the lot to something different. And I'm not going to do the yellow body. I'm probably going to do the blue to match the trailer, and I think it would look quite good. But I'm not sure. I don't think, as my mate pointed out to me, all the logging lorries we see, that the trailers are battered and everything, but all the logging lorries are quite tidy and, if not, custom painted. So I'm not sure if I'm going to weather it, but it's an old lorry, so I might weather it. Not sure just yet, but I'm thinking about it. So we'll see where these two go and how it ends up. Well, Land Rover's still not, just sitting there. And that I've just given up with at the moment. Not sure where I'm going with that. I know what I want to do, but I want to put a container, 20-foot shipping container on the back and chop it down slightly. But the problem is, the shipping containers are 50 quid. The postage is £74. It's not worth it. And you can't. And over here, you go to buy the shipping containers and they're wanting nearly £200 for it. It's not worth it. So I'm trying to think best way to do, what to do and everything on that. So I'm not sure. That is a really nice little blue truck to drive and I enjoy it. I've got figures for the Tamiya scale lorry. So what else have I done? Oh yeah. I was going to buy the Boom Racing Series 2 Land Rover. Now, I bought this engine. I've painted it up. I've just got to fit it in for the thing. Now, I bought that for this. But unfortunately, the engine does not sit central. It sits to one side, this motor. So I can't fit it. Now, if you look in my Land Rover, my D90, it's got an engine in already. It's got a V8. Now, if I lift that up, that's got a V8 in it as well. So I can't put that in any of them. And I was going to use it in that. And without thinking, didn't realise the motor was sat to one side. So I was going to buy a Series 2. But again, it's not a cheap kit. And the shipping is just over a third of the price of the vehicle, and that's without import tax. So I'm umming and ahhing about that. I really want one, but until shipping comes down in price, I'm just going to build that, I think. And I've got that to carry on with. I've got that boat I don't know what to do with, because it's so fragile, the bits, the cab and everything. You're just going to knock it and it's going to continuously break. I think I might just take the battery out, take the ESC out, leave everything that I fitted into it, and have it as a shelf queen. Because all the work, it's going to go into it, and it's going to sit there, and the first knock, it's just going to destroy the boat. It's gluing in every individual bit, sidewalls and everything, and the slightest knock, even with Tamiya cement, is just going to destroy a boat, and I can't see the point in finishing it or doing it with and it's just going to get ruined. And I spent a small fortune on stuff from there. I think I spent about 200 odd quid for all the little guns and everything that are in it. to go on it because the white metal is just horrible. And the good thing is I've got 3 light kits I can put into this truck as well. Just realised that. Yay! One of them's just sitting there. So at least I've got all the lights. I've got motors and servos and, well, servos on the way, ESC and everything. So I'll put that 1060 in. So that's what I've been up to. Not a lot. But, oh, and in between that, that's all tweezer work. It's a pain in the ass. There's 2 of them to do, and I've been doing that for nearly a year for my mate at the boat club. I really need to get that finished in my next 4 days on holiday. Right, greetings people. As always, ask and I'll try and answer. And catch you later.